Hey everybody, what's up? Adventure takes us to somewhere in the middle of Nevada, to an old ghost town. It's actually a living ghost town. There's still some people that live here, but there's still plenty of old historical buildings left in this town, and we're gonna go check them out. So let's look around this old ghost town of Belmont, Nevada. Well, we were greeted by the welcoming committee. Here they are.
Hi, puppers. Hi. You guys all followed me right here. Are you gonna let me out? Huh? You gonna let me out? You're the old one, huh? Yeah. So hopefully they don't bite us, because we need to look at this ghost town. Oh, hi, puppy. What are you doing? I don't have no food for you guys. No, I don't have no food for you guys. All I brought was one sandwich for me and one sandwich for my wife. Yep, nobody's getting fed here. Here, let me out. Well, these are our tour guides for the day, I guess. They seem nice so far.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Nice little decoration right here of an old mine. Dirty Dick's Saloon, huh? It looks like it's closed. Definitely closed. Now that is some vague hours for a store. It's Bigfoot crossing. Whoa. Well, my wife's got some new friends. You guys all look pretty cute. In 1865, silver was discovered in this area, and a flood of settlers moved in, hoping to strike it rich. In 1867, Belmont became the county seat of Nye County. No exact records of the population were kept, but they assumed that somewhere between 2,000 and 15,000 people called this home by 1870. During its heyday, Belmont had 2 newspapers, multiple bars, restaurants, a music hall, and 6 stamp mills. And unfortunately, by the 1890s, the mines were no longer profitable, and the town went bust. Quickly, the people vanished. Most of the buildings were stripped, removing the roofs and the timbers to be repurposed elsewhere, only leaving behind the rock walls as evidence of a large mining town and its former glory. In 1905, Tonopah was named the new county seat of Nye County, and Belmont faded even further into the dust. Only a handful of people remain here year-round. This remote mountain ghost town is totally off the grid. If you need power, you'll have to bring your own. Solar panels and generators are a necessity in Belmont. Check out this old rock wall. Got a bunch of artifacts on their wood pile there.
Got my guide dogs following me. This poor building collapsed. Oh, there's an old camper too. Nice. Holy cow, it is cold up here today. Cold and windy. Okay, this sign says it's the Cosmopolitan, 1867 to 1920. I think that was Old Bank right there. Definitely seen better days. Wow, look at the metal roof. Just all pieces of like paint cans or something for shingles. Little pieces of metal. Oh, there's an old truck over there. Let's go look at the old truck. Still got my guide dogs following me. Check out this big building. Go see this front doorway here. Oh, wow. A lot of buildings in this old ghost town. Well, I guess technically it's not a ghost town. People still live up here, so it's a living ghost town. But man, we still got a bunch of stuff to look at. There's an old bike tire. There's an old boot over here too. Oh, and the frame for the bike. Yeah, here's somebody's old shoe. Wow. Why are you rolling in the road? You guys are silly. You guys are silly. Yeah, silly puppers. You're such a silly dog, yeah. Look at that old shack. It says no trespassing, so this is about as close as I can get. And there's so many trees down in the yard, I don't think I can get to it. This window's kind of busted out. Maybe we can look in there. Ooh, it's a hot mess in there. Woohoo! Some water in the desert here. Belmont has its own spring that runs all year round. Oh, somebody found some pieces of old bottles. Look how thick that one is. That's a pretty color. Some old farm equipment. Miners gotta eat. Somebody had to make some food for them. Ooh, that's a John Deere. Nice. They put some cool looking rocks in this ore bucket. There might be some silver in that one. The Weaver auto crane, huh? Springfield, Illinois. Just a little hoist, I guess. Awesome, they got some horseshoe pits here with some horseshoes you can use. Play yourself a game of horseshoes. Look, they even got a little handle so you don't have to bend over and pick up your horseshoes. You can just grab them with this. Oh, my tour guides are back. What up, doggos? Did you guys find something to eat yet? Man, that is a big rock drill. That thing is huge. Awesome old fire truck right here. And we got a little mini Caterpillar bulldozer. This thing is tiny. And I'd say this is an old crane. Pretty sweet. Uh-oh, where are the dogs going? Okay, this old house is even for sale. This is the Philadelphia house.
The Philadelphia House, built in 1867 as the headquarters for the Combination Silver Mining Company of New York, and would later be the home to Rose Walter, the lady guardian of Old Belmont. For many years, Rose was the sole permanent resident and self-appointed protector of Belmont.
Somebody forgot their shoes. Odd place to take off your shoes. Wow, look at that old chair. It's a folding rocking chair.
Rose carried a .44 caliber pistol on her side and wasn't afraid to use it. One night, she even ran off Charles Manson and his cult of followers. They were trying to squat nearby in the courthouse. Rose, accompanied by her shotgun, marched over and told them to leave, and they did. Rose protected this town until 1987. She was 93 when she passed away. Oh, look at that old door. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of a doorbell. You got a few artifacts in there, but can't really see. But the sign said this building was built in 1867. Oh wow, that's a cool little old candlelight and a bell for some room service. And I don't know what that little tiny pot's for. Wow, this house looked kind of fancy. Very fancy. Oh, they got dogs playing poker on the wall. Nice. That goes with our tour guides. Wherever they went, they must have found somebody else to beg from. Wow, look at cannon. I don't think it's very old, but you never know. Wow, I wish we could go in there. There's an old cash register, a bunch of antiques on that bar. It's a lot of bottles of alcohol. An old wagon. That is cool. Old cast iron stove and an old washer. Can you guys see in there? There's a couple old bottles sitting in the window. Some snake oil, maybe. That's a cool looking door latch. With a real old-timey lock on it. That's pretty cool. There's where your old key goes. Nice. Got a piece of an old skull here. I wonder if that's an old mine entrance. Kind of looks like it. Wow. This is pretty cool. And this living room is tiny. Sure was different back in the olden days.
People didn't use nearly as big a houses to survive. Look at the siding on this house. Just little scraps of tin metal. Okay, and I think this was the outhouse. Dual seater. What's that sign say? On this site in 1897, nothing happened. I don't believe you. There's a lot of stuff that happened here, I bet. This is a replica of a church that once stood here. It was disassembled and moved to another town nearby. And this one was donated and built nearly on the same spot. Uh-oh, somebody left the door open. Wow, this is cool. I don't know if they meant to leave their door open, so I'm going to shut it on my way out. And there's all the money. When I came in, I did not touch it. Okay, we didn't have to sneak in. The door is open, so you can come and look at this cool looking place. The view out the window is amazing. The tour guides are back. They followed me all the way to the top of the hill. On July 4th, 1876, the Belmont Courthouse officially opened. This is the shining star of this ghost town. This two-story giant still stands tall and remains mostly intact. The last court date was held in 1905, and by 1920, it was abandoned. Dang, this courthouse is huge. Very large for a little town in the middle of nowhere. Let's see if we can look in the window. I doubt the door is open. It says it's closed. Supposedly, somewhere in this building is graffiti from Charles Manson and the Manson family. But there's a lot of writing on the wall in there. It would be hard to find old Charlie's signature. There's lots of antiques in there. I wish we could go in. Check out, can you see the steel ball in there? And the door for the jail? There's your ball and chain and a scale, I guess so they could weigh their inmates and see how much weight they lose before they let them out. Let's get what it feels like. Now this one's a little bigger. Got 2 bunks in it. That other one must have been solitary confinement. But from what I've heard, this jail cell used to be right in here, and then they removed it, and I'm not sure where they took it to, but now they brought it back, and I think when they restore this building, they're going to put it back in here where it goes. Oh, that's a nice piece of glass. And that new door looks... that door looks new. It kind of feels weird roaming around this place, knowing that Charles Manson was here. Oh, look, there's a door to nowhere. Just fall out the back of the building. Well, I figured we better come look at the Belmont Cemetery. Just so we can say we've seen it. I like all these little fences they put around the graves. They're pretty cool. Wow, look at this one. This looks like an old one. (1882). This guy was from Sweden. He died 1886. Another crazy fence. This must be a whole family, I would imagine. A family plot. Wow, here's another extremely fancy iron fence. That one is nice. Well, it's been an awesome day today. I always love come seeing an old ghost town in the middle of nowhere. We've only seen a few people all day long, so it's been an awesome adventure. I hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.